Hi, my name is Theo, and I was an auxiliar de conversación for 3 years in Madrid, and this is how I spent my $1,000 stipend every single month. I don't know how I did it. The apartment I lived in was $600 and I had a roommate, so it was $300 I spent on that a month for rent. And we lived in an area called Puente de Vallecas, which if you like Spanish people say it's like the ghetto of Madrid, but it's fine. There really is no ghetto. I actually really did love the area. It was really pretty. If you live in the city center, I would expect to pay a little bit more than $300 a month, but that's how much I paid. So for utilities, which was Wi-Fi, gas, water, we paid about $70 a month because once again, this was split between two people. So I paid $70 a month on that. And then I paid about €8 a month on my phone bill. I went with a company called 20. My plan was €7 a month with 1 gigabyte. I think now it's 3 gigabytes, but I always went over that. So that's how I got the extra euro on, because I always spent more, but obviously really cheap. So I spent €20 a month in public transportation because I was under 26. And since 2016, they started that if you're under the age of 26, it's only €20 to get on any bus, any metro, any train for only $20. So really affordable. If you're over 26, then it's gonna probably be around like $70 a month. Food, I spent about €200 a month in food. So my groceries, I spent about €120 a month. So $80 I spent going out with friends, going like out. But since tipping is not in the Spanish culture, you save a lot of money that way as well. I spent about €100 a month in taxis and drinks and going like to the club and stuff with my friends, and just other drunk adventures like falling down and needing to go get band-aids from like a local chino, they call them, the little Chinese shops, or having someone try you and you have to pepper spray them so you can go home alone. True freaking story. I spent another $20 a month in bureaucracy stuff like getting tasas from the bank and other visa requirements, getting copies of papers and other things like that. Was about $20 a month. Not every month you have to do this, but it averaged out to about like $20 a month. And then I spent $80 a month in shopping. I'm pretty minimalist. I don't really buy stuff, but I like to buy other people's stuff. So that's where that $20 a week comes from. If you shop more, you're obviously gonna spend more, and if you don't really buy things, you're gonna probably be around this. I spent about $300 in traveling a month, and in this time I went to about 20 countries. So I definitely got my value out of it. I went to Morocco for $40 round trip. I went to Italy. I went to France, a lot of different parts of Spain, and it equaled to about $300 a month in that, because you got to think how cheap travel is once you're in Europe. It's really cheap to go from place to place. About $100 a month at the gym. My gym was called El Horno in Tirso de Molina. This gym is very expensive, but they have a really good pole fitness program with really good instructors, the best in Spain. So I thought it was worth it because I love pole fitness. But if you go to the gym, you can expect to pay a lot less than that. Other things I didn't have to pay for in Spain was health insurance. Public health insurance in Spain is free, and as an auxiliar, you're gonna get that. I didn't have a car, so I saved on gas, I saved on insurance, I saved on registration, I saved on maintenance. I didn't have to pay anything with that, so I saved a ton of money with that. And then I also didn't have a TV, so I didn't have to pay for cable or any kind of, or didn't have to buy a TV. And then I also didn't have any subscriptions like Netflix because I didn't want an excuse to stay home. I wanted to be out doing stuff. So without a TV, you get bored, right? So you leave and you go do things and you explore and you see the city, you meet people. So that's why I didn't decide to get a TV or Netflix, but I did mulch off my friends sometimes when I wanted to watch a series once in a while. Okay, so all of that added up, I spent about $1,198 a month, give or take a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. So each month I was about negative $198. Oh God. Okay, so extra things that I did to supplement my income was I gave private lessons. I did 3 lessons a week for 20 euros an hour. That was about $240 a month extra on that. And then me and my ex-roommate, we did Airbnb 3 nights out of the week, and we made about $360, and then we divided that by 2. 180 went to me, 180 went to him. So each month I had a savings of about $222. So I do want to say that my first year living in Madrid, I had my own studio apartment and I spent $600 on that. And I also did a lot more private lessons. So I was making a lot more private lessons. I was probably making about the same as my stipend. I was making probably about an extra $1,000 a month for private lessons. So if you only do 3 lessons a week, you have a lot of time to do other things. But if you just do 6 lessons a week, that's already $440. You can see how you can supplement your income and make a lot more than the stipend. And then also, if you have an extra bedroom in your apartment, you can also do Airbnb. Airbnb is on fire in Madrid. If you have an extra bedroom, you need to be doing Airbnb, because I have rented out my same space and someone's sleeping next to me and they're paying me $20 a night. Like, it's crazy. Okay guys, well that's all. That's how I spent my money in Madrid. I know a lot of you guys are coming to Madrid this year for the next season of Auxiliares, and a lot of people ask me about what is the standard of living, cost of living, how much did they save. This is how much I spent my money on, give or take. If you have any other questions about moving to Madrid or anything else Madrid related, Spain related, I would be happy to answer them for you. Leave a comment in the comments. And I want to know, how do you spend your stipend every month? I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.